Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's video. So today I thought I would show you all something that I tried out earlier in the week and just really liked the product. So I thought I'd show you it, and it's from one of my favourite brands, which is The Ordinary, and this is the newest, well, first ever and newest mask, and it is the Salicylic Acid mask, and it's 2%. And it recently launched a couple of months back now, and it's been all over the internet. I'm sure you'll have all seen it on Decium's Instagram too, so, and Vogue have even tweeted about it. So if Vogue are tweeting about it, then it's a pretty big thing. So I just thought, I've already tried it and I do really like it, so I thought I would show you all on camera what exactly it's like, how it, let's just say it's not your average, it's classed as a clay mask. I don't think it's your average clay mask, but so let's just begin and I'll show you. Okay, so I'm just going to tie my hair back to begin because it can get a little bit messy. Okay, so ignore me hair, I've put my extensions in and I'm not the best at doing extensions, but never mind. So let's begin with the mask. Okay, so as I say, it is the 2% Salicylic mask, and I like to use, oh, this is a little bit less actually. And what I like to use to apply the mask is just a foundation brush. So I just bought a cheap one from Topshop. I don't use it for makeup at all, it is purely skincare. So I like to just use the mask, this foundation brush when applying any mask, and then just give it a rinse and you're good to go. So directions, it says use once or twice a week on thoroughly clean dry skin. I've just cleansed and completely dry. Do not use on wet skin. Apply evenly across the face using fingertips. Avoid eye area. I'm sorry, I don't use fingertips. I just think it gets a little bit messy, hence why I've got the brush. Leave on for no more than 10 minutes and rinse thoroughly with warm water. Do not use on sensitive, peeling or compromised skin, and rinse off. Patch testing prior to use is advised. Apply the product as directed to a small area a day for 3 days to test if you're sensitive. If you develop a severe reaction, hives, swelling, eyes and mouth blistering or difficulty breathing, rinse off. Sunburn alert, this product contains BHA, which is beta hydroxy acid, and may increase your skin sensitivity in the sun. Always wear sunscreen. Okay, so I'm going to say I've never had none of them reactions. I've only used it once. I don't think I will, but just always bear that in mind because you are dealing with acid that is a BHA. Okay, so this is the packaging. You get 50ml of product. How much is it? It's £9.90, so it's still really affordable, but for the ordinary £9, when products are like £4, £5 and £6, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's still really affordable. So £10 for the mask, I think is brilliant because you're not using it every day. Okay, so let's just begin. So I have already used it, so I've got my mirror. So I'm just going to put a bit on the brush. And I just find it's just so much easier to use a brush because it just glides on, literally. So let's begin. So you want to make sure you're obviously all cleansed and toned. Sorry, not toned. Cleansed at least. And what a salicylic mask is, this is classed as a clay mask, which I will go into more detail as well. But with the salicylic mask, salicylic's ideal for anyone who suffers with blemishes, breakouts. I've got one just here. Because what the salicylic acid actually does, it actually gets inside the pore, cleans out the pore to reveal clearer skin basically. It also exfoliates the skin as well. So it's just a great product, a great ingredient. Now I would say this mask, I would really say it was suitable for anyone really, because it's really gentle. I would say if you are anyone with combination of oily skin and you do maybe suffer with like oiliness, blemishes, clogged pores, I think this is going to be your best friend. I really do. And you don't use it every day, so you would only use it twice a week maybe. The only thing is you get brush strokes on your face, but that does not bother me in the slightest. I just think as long as the product's on, but you see how much more control you get with a brush as opposed to your fingertips. Just a tiny bit more. So what you'll find when this dries, it stays the same. It doesn't go lighter in colour. Usually with a clay mask, you will see gradually it gets lighter and you'll see where it's literally pulling everything out of your skin. Like, I've tried Glam Glow, I've tried Aldi's, I've tried a lot of masks. They are really, really drying on your skin. This doesn't change consistency, colour, anything like that. It just stays like this. So this, it's just so much more gentle on the skin. Like, when I first applied it, I thought it might change. It didn't. I think we're good to go. Okay, yeah, let's just leave it as that. So what time is it? Right, okay, so 15 minutes, 10 minutes even. Yeah, when I applied it, I was expecting it to really to dry my skin out a little bit, change colour and consistency on my face. I expected it to go lighter. It didn't, nothing changed at all. And then as soon as I took it off, I didn't feel like I needed to put some moisturiser on or some hydrator on if my skin felt nice. Now, that's never ever ever happened with a clay mask. Every time I use a clay mask, and I'll be honest, I don't use them that often, only if I've had like a really bad breakout, I'll try and then pull everything out of my skin, any toxins, impurities, anything like that. But the majority of the time, I don't really use a clay mask, just purely for the fact it really, for me as a dehydrated skin type, it pulls every bit of goodness, every bit of moisture I have left in my skin. So that's why I don't tend to reach for them that often. I will still use them, but it's every blue moon. It's not a weekly thing. But I genuinely think this mask, I will incorporate it more into my routine, because it doesn't leave my skin feeling dry and as tight. That's not what it does. It just really, it's just so gentle. So it's actually made up of a clay called, I think it's called kaolin. It's spelled Kaollim. And basically all that is it is a form of clay, but it's a lot more softer and gentler on the skin, hence why it doesn't pull everything out. It's just more softer and subtler, and it feels nice. Like now, I can still move my face. With a clay mask, you can feel it setting, tightening, and you literally like can't move. This, it's not tight at all, and I think that's one of the main reasons I really do love the mask, is because although it's exfoliating my skin, getting into my pores, cleaning my pores, all that kind of stuff, it's not drying my skin out along the way. It's, if anything, it feels nice on my skin, which I've never ever said about a clay mask, and it is actually classed as a clay mask. So it is something I will definitely incorporate into my routine. When I do wash it off, you're not going to go, oh my god, she looks amazing. It's purely for like an exfoliation purpose. So this would be step 2 in your routine. So I would mainly do this PM. You don't want to be doing this AM, because it is a BHA, which is an acid. You don't want then to be putting SPF on throughout the day. Well, you would anyway, but I wouldn't recommend to do it of a day. And plus, I think during the evening, people tend to have more spare time on their hands because you're not off for work or whatever it may be. So if you did want to purchase it, I would say cleanse, then your mask, leave this on for 10 minutes, then you could tone, and then you could go with your moisturiser, your night serums, whatever it may be. I think you can actually combine it with a retinol. Let me just double check. It doesn't actually say. You obviously have to depend on what type of strength of retinol you're using, so always just bear that in mind. But I just think it's a great mask, and I genuinely think anyone across the board can use it. It's just so gentle, but if you are sensitive, always bear in mind it is a BHA. It is going to contain acid, so bear in mind, maybe do a patch test first. I'll be completely honest, I didn't. I just was so excited to put it on. It was completely fine. And I'm just looking on the actual Decium's website now, and the reviews are just amazing. Like, I'll just read some of the reviews out. The mask really helped with my acne, which it will, because it is salicylic. It will help to clean out the pores, really give the skin a good clean. Salicylic acid is the only BHA, which is a beta hydroxy acid, and it's great for blemishes, blackheads, clearing the skin, acne, anything like that. If you're just someone who suffers with congestion, it will really help the skin out. So it's a great ingredient. Someone's put, with my ordinary skincare regime, my oily, blemish-prone skin usually stays clear except when I get sick. My skin had broken out and was applying the salicylic solution, which was somewhat slower than what I wanted to improve my skin. So I thought I would try the mask, which is what I've got on. I applied it for 10 minutes, and the next morning my skin looked so much better, and less redness, minimised or vanished blemishes, and all over smoothness and clearer skin. I will be incorporating this in as a weekly thing. My skin did feel a little tight after washing it. Oh, see, mine never. But I applied a regular moisturiser and everything was good in the morning. Very happy. Very good. Masque has a cooling effect. Yeah, it is a little bit cooling. And never dries like other hard clay masks. This is what I'm saying. It's just really, really gentle. You need a small amount because it is a thin consistency and spreads easily. I did use about 3 drops, I think, just because I wanted to show you all how it goes onto the skin. You can use less. She's actually said it's better for sensitive skin too. She's actually tried other masks that did not work for her. So that just shows you it is just a super gentle mask. And it's completely dry. Like completely dry. So how long have I got left? I've got 3 minutes, so I will come back in 3 minutes. So I'm back and I've just washed it all off. My skin honestly feels great. It's just so smooth, so soft to touch. It's just lovely. Like, it's honestly my favourite clay mask ever, because it just doesn't dry my skin out, it doesn't tighten on my skin, it just feels nice. Like right now, I don't feel the need to put anything on my skin. I will, but genuinely normally when I do a clay mask, I'm like, straight away I need something on my skin because it sucked everything out. This doesn't. Like, I could literally leave this for half an hour and not be bothered. So I'm just so happy. I honestly really do love it. I think it's a gorgeous mask, a great exfoliator, great for just giving the skin a good overall clean. Salicylic acid is an amazing ingredient as well. It's £9.90, it's affordable, it's from a great brand. I would say try it. I think if you are sensitive, I genuinely don't think, unless you, I don't know, I still don't think, because it's just so gentle, you don't feel anything on your skin. It is a little bit cool and you don't feel like a kick or anything like that. So I think you will be fine, but obviously always just bear in mind just to test it, because you are dealing with acids as well at the same time. But really blown away by it. Like, I've not tried a clay mask that doesn't make my skin feel the way that does. So amazing product once again from Deciem The Ordinary. So yeah, let me know if anyone tries it. Let me know, because it's been out for a good few months now anyway, and since Vogue have tweeted about it, it blew up. So let me know your thoughts, let me know if you've tried it, let me know what you think basically. But I hope you all enjoyed this week's video. My skin feels great, I'm happy, so have a fabulous day and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.